Hello friends, welcome back to the online lecture series on unit number 5. In our previous lecture, we have seen the Gouraud shading. Today we will see the advanced concepts in shading known as the foam shading. The foam shading is more accurate method for rendering a polygon surface is to interpolate the normal vector and then apply the illumination model to each surface point. This method is developed by the phone, thus it is called as the phone shading, or in some reference book it is known as the normal vector interpolation shading. It displays more realistic highlights on a surface and greatly reduce the match band effect which is generated in a Gouraud shading. Polygon surface is rendered using phone shading by carrying out the following step. Step number 1. Determine the average unit normal vector at each polygon vertex. Step number 2. Linearly and interpolate the vector normals over the surface of polygon. Step number 3. Apply an illumination model along each scan line to calculate the projected pixel intensity for the surface point. Now, when we are discussing about the phone shading, we have to use the incremental method are used to evaluate the normal between the scan line and along each scan line. At each pixel position along a scan line, the illumination model is applied to determine the surface intensity at that point. The intensity calculation using an approximate normal vector at each point along with the scan line produce more accurate result than the direct interpolation of intensity as we have done in the Gouraud shading. When we are talking about the phone shading, the major drawback of phone shading is it required more calculation power. Now we will see how we have to calculate the phone shading normal vector. So first we have to obtain a scan line. Wherever we are having the intersection, there we will calculate the normal vector n. So the formula for calculating this is y minus y2. Now y2 is nothing but the point which we have calculated for this n2 divided by y1 minus y2 into the normal vector n1 plus y1 minus y1 upon y1 minus y2 into n2. It will give you a normalization. It will give you a normal vector with polygon H. This is what a phone shading. Now, in our next lecture, we will see the animation.